Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Pokeprof, and welcome back to Plant People versus the Undead. What? They can't all be winners. When we had last left off, we had not only gotten access to the minigames, but we also now have access to Crazy Dave's shop. Matter of fact, before we do anything else, let's go in here. Welcome to Crazy Dave's Twiddly Dinks. I almost said winks, but then I realized it's dinks. Here is where he'll have a bunch of different things for us to buy, including the extra seed slot, which allows us to choose 8 plants per level, the pool cleaners, which is basically the lawnmowers, except, well, it's for the pool. Because otherwise the lawnmowers will just go into the first slot of the pool and instantly die. I won't be getting this on the simple fact that, well, for the most part I haven't really needed it. We have the garden rake here, which will take out the first zombie that steps on it, and it will last for 3 levels. It's good if you're needing that extra little bit of power. I'm not really going to. But here, down here, we have upgrades for our plants. In particular, the sunflowers and the repeaters. By planting this on our repeaters, we can actually go and turn them into Gatling peas. Basically, the Gatling peas is a repeater that shoots 4 times instead of 2. This is actually one of the plants I use in my main strategy, so I'll be getting this eventually. And then we also have the twin sunflowers, which pretty much does what it says on the tin. Bleh. What it says on the tin. Essentially, what's going to happen here is once I put this on a sunflower, it will go and give me twice as much sun as I normally get. You can also see a bunch of little things, just little hidden secrets down here, like War and Peas, really, and the little worm from one of the other games. Yes, we know you're crazy. Poke poke. But with all that said, let's actually go into the mini-games. Now, the mini-games are really interesting because you actually have to do, like, different things. As you can see, we only have 3 here. Zombunny, Walnut Bowling, and Slot Machine. Walnut Bowling is pretty much what it says on the tin. It's what we had before in the other mini-games. Zombunny is interesting because essentially the zombies are going to all have plant heads of different varieties. From the regular pea shooters to the repeaters, and I believe even as far as some of them having like walnuts and whatnot. I'll probably be showing this thing off later, but to at least show at least one of the minigames, let's go into Slot Machine. Which, if my memory serves me correctly, it's completely and totally random. Pull handle for the new seeds. We gotta get 2,000 sun to continue on. I think this actually does... doesn't this actually cost sun? Yeah, it actually costs us sun. So we gotta get more sun and while also protecting our plants. So this is a very, very luck-based minigame right here. But it can be pretty fun. Hey! Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. As you can also see, they change how things work here a little bit. But this minigame can either go really, really fast or really, really slow, depending on what you're doing. Considering the progress here is just how much sun that you can collect, and not the actual amount of plants you have on the field, the game can get a little crazy. You know, I remember one time I was having such trouble actually getting anything on here that I ended up just having huge swarms of zombies. I'm going to be in trouble here if I don't get something. Here, let's put you here for the moment. Thankfully, it's not too bad of a mini game, especially once you get a lot of this sun bonus. But if I don't get something up here, I'm going to be in trouble. Come on, guys. There we go. I would have put this guy down here, but I needed to get rid of this guy. Actually, I'm not even sure. How long does this guy stay here? Oh dear. I might be... Oh, yeah, I'm going to put you here just in case. Come on, guys. There we go. As you can see, this mini game is pretty much what it is. I understand. It's like you have to keep on firing until you get what you need. We're almost through with this. And then we'll go into regular gameplay mode. Hey. Let's see. Well, we get something new. That's not really going to help us. Yay, another Snoopy. Put you back there. Another sunflower. Normally wouldn't use snow peas here either, but well, this game is a little bit more left up to random chance, so I'm not necessarily wanting to screw myself in the end. I actually get another, like, big thing of sun, I can win this. Come on. We're almost there. It's not what I wanted. The other reason I'm actually doing this particular minigame is kind of just to get it out of the way. Because as you can see, just unlike a lot of the other minigames that we will eventually unlock, this one's not too much fun because you can get screwed over so easily and it's a little boring just trying to basically gamble to try and actually win. Especially when you... It's like... I think it's just the aspect of zero control that does it for me. Come on. See, like, all I've gotten is walnuts now. We're so freaking close to actually being able to get out of here. Yay, another flower. It's exactly what I needed. At this rate, I'm gonna get out of here more because of my sunflowers than I am for the stupid roulette. Come on! God, I just want to get out of here, and I want to actually finish this since we're already so freaking close. Hey, that's what I could use. Bunch of sunflowers. Give me lots of sun. At this rate, it might just be better to let the sun build up. Yay! Almost done. Also, I missed what it said there. It's probably saying, hey, you're freaking close. You know what? I'm just gonna do it that way. Yay! Oh, and yeah, you also get gems from here. This is actually where you find most of the gems. Got that game menu finished, and we gotta go... we gotta finish adventure mode to unlock the rest? Yeesh. But yeah, gems will basically give you a lot more cash. Allow you to do different things. Matter of fact... You know, let's go ahead and get half my strategy here. I'm not going to worry about the 8 slots just yet, because I'm doing okay with 7. I'd rather actually have my double sunflowers. Yes, please. Alright, so let's go back into adventure mode. And continue onward. Oh hey, funny thing about the zombie process, it sometimes makes them come out real little. Oh, real little and real mean. Defend your shins! Yeah, so he's... Oh, forgot about that. Essentially, we have the instance of little mini zombies now. Mini zombies aren't really too much to write home about. They're just tinier versions of zombies. It's really cool because you get little mini sound effects. I also think they actually have less health than their normal counterparts. Future Prof, could you please pop up just to make sure if I am right or wrong on that? I believe I am right. But the one thing about the little mini zombies is the fact that they'll come through a lot more than regular zombies. See, we are kind of a lot more than we normally deal with. Let's see. You're gonna make it through here, aren't you? Yes, you are. In that case, die. Alright, so I think from here, though, we should be just fine. Actually, one thing I don't know is what will happen if I put a cherry bomb on a lily pad. I would assume I'd be able to do it, I'm just not sure if it would actually... There we go. Oh, it actually does not destroy the lily pad. That was the thing I was concerned about. I wouldn't think it would destroy the lily pad, but you don't know sometimes with games like this. Alright, come on, you should be dead now. Thank you. Pea shooter, pea shooter. Let's get rid of you because we don't need you just yet. Plus, we're getting a lot of just basic plants here. Only the pea shooters, cherry bombs, and the walnuts. Yeah, no, it's clear now that these guys are a lot weaker than they were normally just because of how fast they're going down. Brains. Because I showed you all how strong those frickin' football zombies are. And for them to be going down like this is kind of hilarious. Let's see, 3 pea shooters took him down. That should normally be impossible. So yeah. And the one problem with snorkel zombies right now is simply I don't have a reliable way of fighting them. So essentially I'm having to just sacrifice plants at this point. Boom, you're dead. We should actually be out of here fairly soon. Oh, hey, more money. Here, you here, you here. Let's just plant down walnuts so we have more room here. Give me the money. And we should be ending this event fairly shortly. Pow. Ah, there we go. Get a little bit more money. And we now have a brand new plant. The jalapeno. His name is Jose. Oh, and there's a new zombie. So first things first. Yeah, let's go actually stick with the 3-peaters. I've been having fun with those guys. I'm getting my twin sunflower here so I can properly show that guy off. Squash. Ooh. I'm actually getting to the point where I'm going to start needing that slot. So I'm a little... you know, we need the lily pad more than we need the walnuts right now. Alrighty then. So I'll properly introduce that zombie once he gets in here. And same thing with our jalapeno buddy here. Well, jalapenos are very, very useful plants. So I'll be very happy to show them off. Alright, so... we can wait for you to get a little closer before using our squash here. Alright, and let's go ahead and put you there. Put you there, Mr. Squash. Mr. I'm a grumpy dude. And squish. Now, to properly really introduce the twin sunflowers, they're just so entirely too useful in this game. Because essentially, while they do take up a slot where you're having to essentially worry about making sure you have enough sun to summon them, they are basically, you basically have these 2 rows here filled up with only 1 row once you start having twin sunflowers. It makes things go so much faster. I want to show off my jalapeno, but I want to do it on an actual decent event, because jalapenos are very expensive plants, as you can clearly see here. So going and just using them willy-nilly is not the best idea. I will note, though, the twin sunflower has a heavy recharge time, so you gotta be careful with that. At this rate, depending on how long squash takes to recharge, I might wanna... Come on, you can recharge a little faster, squash. Thank you. Alright. At this rate, I think I'm going to be introducing the new zombie before I properly use jalapeno here. Come on. You know what? Screw it. So, I was wanting to show it off because there was usually better to show it off with a lot more zombies, but since the game's not wanting to cooperate, here's what jalapeno does. It does a huge line of damage, hitting everything in that particular area. It can make it for very, very quick way of destroying zombies, especially if you're getting it to the point where it's like you're needing an entire line dead and dead now. If my memory serves me correctly, the Gatling peas are also having a heavy recharge timer, so it's like it really depends on how much you're really wanting to sacrifice a slot for that extra power, because as you can see now, I'm starting to really swim in sun, and I've only got 3 double flowers up. Flower there. There we go. Yeah, so it's like just with 4 twin flowers, I've like almost doubled my sun. Well, not exactly double. I know the math isn't exactly correct on that, but it basically it's. To put it plainly, one of my rules of life, not just games, is it's better to have and not need than to need and not have. So having an extra amount of sun really useful. Also, we are now introduced to Zombunnys. Yes, that's, or Zombunnies as a term might be. Zombunnies are very, very, very tanky zombies. They take a lot of punishment, as you were clearly saying. Not only that, they'll leave a small little, like, trail of ice behind them, making it impossible, I believe, to put any plants in that area. Zombunnys are also incredibly durable. Like, I believe they're on the level of the, I want to say, the football zombies. They may or may not be that tanky, but they're close. At least close enough to where a couple of my three-peaters here were not going to be able to take them down before it reached us. Now that I have a lot more three-peaters, though, I should just be fine. Now, I will tell you right now, having the double flower, the twin flower, is actually instrumental in getting one of the achievements in the game. Because one of the achievements is actually to go and collect 8,000 sun. So having a bunch of twin flowers can make that go really easy, especially in the later, longer levels. We should be just fine from this point onward. I'm not sure if we'll be able to kill a Zombunny with this many three-peaters. Well, we're going to be finding out. Come on, guys, you can do it. Now, the one thing I will mention about the Zombunnys here is that they will actually go and destroy. They'll just, like, really walk over any flower in their pathway. It can be incredibly dangerous. Hey, we were actually able to kill it. Not bad. But just to show it, we actually cannot place any plants in this area. We have to wait until you either go and destroy it with, like, a jalapeno or something, or it melts away. I think it does melt away eventually. But with that, we unlock one of my favorite plants in the game, the spikeweed. But it's also that time. So we'll be showing this guy off next time. Until then, everyone, take care.